YouTube. This video is just to basically demonstrate what a fake Spigen SGP Neo Hybrid case looks like compared to one of the ones that are a lot more authentic. Now, what we have on the left here is our fake. What we have here on the right is our authentic one. Now, if we take a closer look, you'll be able to see, I mean, from this angle you can't really tell much differences, and there's a lot of eBay sellers that are basically advertising this one, but when they send you one, it's actually this one. And if you're not really aware of what to look out for, you're not going to actually know whether it's a fake one or not. One way to basically eliminate it is, firstly, if the packaging is this, it's a fake. If it's ever advertised the actual picture as coming in this type of package, don't buy it, because these are what all the fakes come in. The more authentic ones, they can sometimes come out without a case. If they do come with a case, the case itself, I think it's got a bit of a red colour on it, and they actually say Spigen on it. So let's just take a closer look here. Now if you look on the side, let's see if I can get the camera to take a better look here. Okay, if you look on the side here, the writing, for example, is a lot smaller, and the buttons, that's another way of telling. When you these two components actually come apart, so this black soft bit here, that'll actually come out. When it comes out, the button should not come out with it. The button actually remains in this yellow bit here. However, with the fake one, when you take this black bit out, the button is actually moulded into this black plastic bit, so the button actually comes out, and then these button sections become hollow. The buttons are actually a lot stiffer in this. They're actually made of plastic, whereas this, it's got more of a metal feel to it, whereas this is just some sort of plastic mould that's going to come from this. That's one way of telling the difference. So you've got the two writings here, so let me see if I can get you a better shot here. Okay, you can see the writing there, Neo Hybrid. It says Neo Hybrid. Let's take a look at the other one and see how it compares. Much bigger. And that's basically one way of telling the fake. The yellow one is the real one, and the silver one with a much bigger writing is the fake. Again, you can see the difference between the buttons too here. Another way of telling the difference is, when you look on the back, it's the finish. The finish of this one is a lot more rougher. I can't really describe it. It's just basically, it's not as good as this one. The finish on this one is a lot better. It's a bit dusty because of the table here. But the finish on this feels a lot rougher, and the cutting isn't always as good. Also, when you compare the word Spigen here, let's take a look. The word Spigen on here is bigger than on here. And also, one common way of actually knowing whether it's a fake is, let me see if I can get a good zoom in here. Come on, zoom in camera. Okay, you can see that. So it's actually spelt mega wrong, M-E-G-R. Whereas if you look at the other one, it's actually spelt right, M-E-G-A. That's another way of basically telling whether it's real or not. So yeah, I actually bought this one. It was advertised by a seller on eBay, and I bought this one. But the pictures he actually advertised in the listing were of cases like this. And when I actually got it, I was absolutely fuming, because I knew the difference. And I think a lot of people fall for this because they don't actually know how to tell the difference. You know, they order on eBay, they look at pictures for this, they actually get this one. It looks close enough, and because they don't have anything to actually compare across, they don't actually realise they've basically got done over. So yeah, these are some of the ways in which basically to tell the fakes away from the more authentic ones. This one, I'm fairly certain it's not actually original Spigen one, but in terms of the build quality, it's literally identical. It's like a really, really good fake, if it is a fake. I mean, it might be a real one, I don't know, but if it's a real one, or if this one's a fake, it's a much better fake than this one. This one is a cheap, shoddy version of it. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to be supplying these ones. So if people are actually after the more real ones, we'll be supplying it on eBay. I'm based in the UK, so you'll be able to get these. I'm most likely going to put it on eBay. My eBay handle is Booshi321. That's B-O-O-S-H-I 321, all as one word. And I'm going to be looking to supply various different coloured one of these. I've managed to get hold of a supplier. after about searching for about 8 different suppliers, most of which were actually supplying this fake one but advertising this one, you know, basically ripping people off. I managed to find a supplier, I think, that actually supplies this. I'm waiting for the samples to actually come through at the moment, so as soon as the samples come through and I've verified it, I'll place an order for this and we'll stop supplying them. I'm not decided exactly what I'm going to charge for them yet, but I can guarantee you, basically, you know, if you buy from me, you're not going to get these. You'll know that for certain. You're going to get one of these ones, which is a really good quality. Yeah, I mean, you can just tell the build quality on this is a lot better overall than this piece of crap. Cheaper, very cheap. Tack. A lot lighter. It's just poor, really. Very bad fake. But yeah, so that's basically how you can tell the two apart. These are for the Samsung S4. This is my bumblebee color that I purchased. So yeah, hopefully this helps. And if you guys are after a really good, genuine supplier, check me out on eBay. I'll put a link in this video too, perhaps of a few ways to actually get hold of this. So hopefully I can help people out. Hope this video helps. Thank you.